GTA 5 Online's new Money Fronts DLC gave us a few pretty sweet businesses, and today we're taking to the skies with the Higgins Helicopter Tours operation. This video is all about showing you how to get the most money out of the heli tour business with a simple grind that's way more fun than you'd expect. From unique mission setups to really fast payouts, this one's honestly kind of a sleeper hit inside of this update. I already have live gameplay videos focusing in on the other two businesses, and also in addition to that, if you want a full highly edited money grind and breakdown video showcasing how to make the most money with all of these businesses, then definitely check out that complete money guide link down in the description below. And with that being said, let's get flying. So right now we're at 0% heat level for the Higgins Helicopter Tour business. This is the perfect time to do some money laundering operations and build up that heat and make some money in the process. So let's start up a money laundering op. Let's see what variants we can get. I'm hoping we can get the defend the yacht mission because I actually have not been able to do that one more than once so far. I've done a lot of the smuggler boat as well as like the cargo ones that are hanging from their parachutes, and we're gonna get the heli one. This is probably the one I've done most. I've done like 5 or 6 of these so far. This one's not too bad though. We're going to Elborough Heights. So usually like we got to go further. I'll do this one because the last one I did, I was up in Sandy Shores, which obviously was not that fun to do. Not that it was terrible. It actually still only took like 4 or 5 minutes, but since we're already in the city, this is going to make it really nice for us because we just need to travel across west. And during this mission as well, it does appear that you can actually request your MOC, so you can call out your Phantom Wedge or just your normal MOC cab, and you can use this for the mission rather than using the truck because of course the truck that the game provides you is going to be, you know, just like a little bit slower and probably not as great. But unfortunately this MOC is spawning so far away. Do I even want to use this one? Since I already spawned it in, I'm just gonna do it anyways. I would say realistically, I mean, look how far we are on the minimap. I wouldn't necessarily just come out here for the MOC just for the sake of this mission. The normal truck that you get in the mission is just fine, but if you are very picky, call out a Phantom Wedge, call out your MOC, because the MOC at least is the fastest, you know, tractor trailer cab in the game. I mean, look how quick this thing is. Maybe we'll make up for some of the slack of time, but we are just so far away in general. But say, for example, we had the Sandy Shores variant of the mission where we had to go all the way up there and then grab the trailer. That one would definitely be worth using the MOC for, rather than taking one of the tractor trailers like that one, that cab over engine version that the game gives you right there. And for this, you know, you can just go in, shoot the cops, or just take the trailer. Obviously, for the sake of these live gameplays, I actually do like getting into the gunfights, so that is exactly what I'm gonna do. But let's use the good old normal SMG for this, all right? The Psycho with quad lens NVGs and the combat drip is going to be taking down everyone. This is my helicopter, ladies and gentlemen. Please stand down. I don't want to have to absolutely destroy you with all these SMG rounds, but sadly, no one's listening to me, and this is just the fate that everyone is just going to succumb to. You got to be quicker than that, boys. All right, I'm a man on a mission here. I'm taking this helicopter, whether you like it or not. We have a few more cops approaching us, which actually, you know what? Let me surprise them. See ya! Oh, they're already dead. Okay, we got a few more to clear out. Like I said, I could just back the trailer up, or back the cab up and take the trailer, but where's the fun in that, you know? I like just harassing all the NPCs in this game, all right? All the NPCs I just have a vendetta against, and they deserve to be harassed. And truthfully, I could just keep fighting these enemies, but I'm not going to. Now it's time to take this trailer back. But first, we need to lose the police. Honestly, this is a good location. I haven't done this recover the helicopter mission from this exact location in Elborough Heights. This is probably one of my favorites. You could just hop on the highway and jet right back. I mean, you're already in the city, which is great. This is a quick one. This is only going to take us about 5 minutes. And I was doing it really slow because I was taking my time killing all the enemies that spawned. There we go. We lost our wanted level 2, and we're basically at this destination. All we need to do is just drive down this road here. And we're there. I mean, we'll probably be a little bit slower overall. Like in the past 2 videos for the car wash as well as the smoke shop, I was able to do 3 minutes each for those money laundering operations, and I did them in 15 minutes, whereas this one is probably going to take me a little bit more because I was a little bit slower compared to other ones. It says exit the vehicle. Do I need to like get the trailer parked up exactly where it wants me to? There we go. Exit the vehicle to deliver the goods. Does this count? Collect the helicopter. Maybe I have to detach the trailer because I'm in my MOC. That's gotta be it, right? It still says collected. Dude, what? The mission's broken. I think because I use the MOC. Can I actually not use the MOC for this mission? Like, even with the payphone hit missions where they tell you to use a truck to, like, ram the vehicle off the road for the agency, the game doesn't let you spawn your MOC. They give you a truck, they provide you with a truck. I think maybe you can use the Phantom Wedge, I'm actually not too sure. I just give the one they provide because you have to like wait for it to spawn anyway. With this, I can't actually deliver this helicopter. This mission's like bugged. Is it because I use the MOC or is the mission bugged? I can't tell. I've tried getting out of the vehicle with the MOC in the Corona objective, the objective Corona, or I've tried dropping off the heli, like moving a little bit forward. I think it's like still bugged. Look, I get out and it still says collect it. Dude, what is going on? I've tried doing that. I've tried also detaching the trailer. That doesn't work. If we move forward a little bit here and then we just drop off the trailer and then I move forward and I get out, it just says collect the helicopter. It's not actually dropped off. So this mission's bugged. That's awesome. I had to change sessions to ditch the mission. It's just a shame I'm not going to get paid for that one. Note to self, don't use the MOC. Note to everyone else, don't use the MOC. Just use the trailer provided to you, I guess, or call in your Phantom Wedge. But I can't imagine the Phantom Wedge is going to be any different. Anyways, let's call up Raph. Let's do a second job. All right, we got to recover the cash case. That's going to be fun. This is the one, let's see, is this out in the ocean? Yeah, so this is going to be the one where we follow the boat. And then that'll lead us to a bunch of enemies. Then we fight those enemies. And then we bring the cash back to our Higgins helicopter tour business. There's the smuggler boat. So if you guys haven't played this one before, the smuggler boat has taken our case of money, and we need to follow them without alerting them. So you can't get too close, fly really high above them. I mean, you can use a heli, you can use a presser, use whatever you want. Just don't get too close, just like the trailing mission for the Union Depository auto shop contract setup mission. Can't get too close, otherwise you'll get spotted, spook them, and they won't lead you to the enemies, and you won't be able to get the cash crate, or the cash case, as the game says. This mission kind of takes you through a pretty unique route, too, because the other one's out in the ocean, and they take you onto the beach on the east side of the map. This one, you're coming to this location where that one contact mission takes place. And so if you're using a Sparrow or an oppressor, you could literally just blow everyone up with the missiles, but in classic Hazard Channel fashion, we don't want to do that. What should we use? Maybe a marksman rifle? That's like something I never really use on PvE enemies at all. This is a great DMR though. Like, I mean, if you just go for body shots, it doesn't really seem that great, but this is a headshot machine, and that's why as a non-bloom DMR, it actually works out pretty solid. You know, it's semi-auto, but it's, I mean, I guess technically in this game it is fully auto because you can just hold down the trigger. But this weapon, I'm sure, actually is supposed to be semi-auto, but you could, I mean, I guess it's like any other semi-auto weapon in the game. You could just hold down the trigger and still technically shoot automatically, but the weapon itself is semi-auto. Take out a couple of helicopters to just use, you know, explosive rounds, use your railgun, whatever the case is. Take that case of cash and then deliver it back to your helicopter business. So I'm gonna hop on my Oppressor Mark II, and I will see you guys over there. And here we are back at our helicopter business. This mission only took us 5 minutes. And again, that variant was actually pretty long too, because that boat had to go a decently far distance. And of course, also was kind of slow. It was driving really, really slow. So 5 minutes for this mission. Technically, if we didn't have that failure on the other, it would have been 5 minutes for that one. Now let's call up Raph and do the third and final one. 15% heat. We got plenty of room to keep doing missions here. Got to deliver the cargo and enter the Sea Sparrow. This is also one I've yet to do, so hopefully this one doesn't take too long. I mean, the Havoc one collecting the crates takes a decent amount of time because you need to not only collect the crates, but deliver the crates once you already take them. Let's see the Sea Sparrow mission. Okay, this is the one where we deliver it to the yacht. Nice. Okay. So this is a different variant of it, but we need to deliver this to cargo to the yacht. I thought this was going to be like multiple crates as a drop-off, but it's not. That's just nice. That being said, the yacht is all the way northwest of the military base, which isn't great. I don't really want to fly all the way past Fort Zancudo, but we don't have a choice now. I mean, if you don't want to play this mission, you could just change invite-only sessions and start up a new job, but I want to play this one for the gameplay. I feel like this yacht is parked way too close to the shore. It's in between all these different rocks and mini islands and everything. That is just not good for that big boat. All right, so let's drop our cargo right here, and then we'll fly to the back of the boat and land on this helipad. And it seems like we got cops on us. That's awesome. So let's get ready for a gunfight. But first, we'll meet with the good old client over here. Hello, gentlemen. What's the haps, he says. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, let's prepare the railgun here. Should be good to go. Boom, take that guy out. Some helicopters, police helis, I mean. Got one more police heli coming up. If I shoot through the window, it won't register. That's typically what happens. Let me shoot the bottom of the heli. I could also shoot the railgun at the boat. Maybe I will. Wait! Oh my god! What do we have, like Navy SEAL divers boarding the ship? It's like Captain Phillips right here. Are they supposed to ascend on the side? I guarantee that's what's happening. We got the FIB on us too. This is a little bit crazy, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Let's use the military rifle for this. Hold on. We got one more. Take them out. I guess the other guys are dying. All our other dudes on the boat are killing the other enemies, but I guess my job is to just shoot all the helis down. Let's see. Look, these guys will get out of the boat and they'll jump off the side. It's crazy. Hold on. Boom. I need to get to a spot where I can see these guys. I don't want to just shoot down helis for this mission. I want to shoot actual enemies. Look, these guys, yeah, they are boarding us like Somali pirates. This is crazy. I mean, they are the law at the end of the day, but in this circumstance, they're pirates. More helis on the way. Let's take him out. I missed. That's awesome. Boom. There's this other guy down below on the boat, but I can't really reach him, so we're just gonna have to ignore him for now. Oh my god, the heli just sank right in front of the boat. This is crazy. What is happening? Hold on. Let me work my way down here. It looks like this dude could use help. Oh, did he just knock him out? Why isn't he reacting to him? That other guy should be shooting at him, but I guess not. Where's this dude? I don't know. Let's chuck a grenade in the water. Like dynamite fishing in Red Dead. Except with enemies in this game. Oh, it doesn't work. Can I throw it into the boat? Oh! Almost perfect. There he is. What are you doing? Headshot. Alright, we'll be seeing you, my guy. It looks like the other guy died anyway at the front of the boat, so we're all good there. Boom. Oh, now we gotta get him out of here. Okay, let me quickly buy all ammo too. Let's return to the client. And now we need to lose the cops. But come with me, sir. It's time to get in the Sea Sparrow and get the heck out of here. And now, once you lose the cops, all we need to do is escort the client back to his safe house, and he is all the way down here. Is he at Devin Weston's mansion? He is. Or the one close to it. Devin Weston's mansion is here. He's at the other one that I guess I thought was vacant the whole time, but it looks like this guy lives there. I like this mission a lot, honestly. That was a good enough gunfight. I mean, I wish I could have shot more actual enemies and not just use the railgun on the helicopter, but... or on all the helicopters, I should say. But this one will do. Anyways, let's drop them off and let's peace out of here. I gotta leave the area to get paid. Yes, sir. Give me my money. Deal completed for Higgins Heli Tours. Anyways, we have a bunch of heat to build up on the heat meter for the helicopter business and the helicopter tour business. So I'm gonna get some more money laundering operations done. And when we need to reduce our heat meter, we'll just get done with one of those helicopter tours. We're at 90% heat for Higgins helicopter tours. We need to lower this, so I guess we'll just do that, get it done with. I do want to test out something, actually, because this worked with the smoke on the water grass deliveries. It wouldn't work with the car wash because obviously you need to bring that guy's vehicle back that you're washing. You can't just blow it up. But with the smoke on the water smoke shop and grass deliveries, what you could do is just deliver one package. It doesn't even need to be the package you're supposed to deliver. Obviously, you're not doing those missions to make money. You're doing them just to lower the heat on your business. So you should potentially just be able to just do one grass delivery and then blow up the van. You'll get progress completed for 1 out of 5, but your heat meter will reduce to 0. Now, I think what I just said was, I said you should be able to. You absolutely can. That is a confirmed thing. Just do one delivery, you'll be good to go. With the helicopter business, I don't think this is gonna work. We can't just have them take a photo once and then, like, get rid of the heli or blow it up, because obviously these people will die, and that's really bad for our business. But I do just want to try it out real fast. The more I think about it, the more stupid it sounds. This is probably going to be just like the car wash, where obviously if you blow up the customer's car, then you fail that heat reduction job. If we blow up our customers here, these poor tourists, well, then we're probably going to fail this mission too, and the heat level won't be reduced. But I feel like we just have to try it for science, right? Now, Raph did just say get them back safely and emphasize safely. So yeah, I doubt it. But I haven't tried it yet. I have to confirm for myself. Okay, landmark visited. Betsy O'Neill Playhouse, 1 out of 5. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. Thank you for visiting Higgins Heli Tours. Oh, I died too. It was meant to be. That's karma right there. And there they go. Destroy the Maverick, kill the tourists. Mission over, failed to complete the tour. All right, well, we have to just see. We failed to complete it, but did our heat get lowered? No, it didn't. Okay, myth busted. All right. I'm gonna do this mission for real this time, but it's good to know that it does work for the smoke on the water business, because I would say out of all 3 businesses in the game, like I was saying at the beginning of today's video, players are gonna be playing the Higgins helicopter money laundering operations, as well as reducing the heat on this business most, or least, I would imagine. I like the missions in this one. Like, all the money laundering operations we did and the ones I have done are fun. I just don't want to do the helicopter tour heat reduction job. Car wash isn't too bad, it only takes a few minutes. Smoke on the water, now that I know you could just destroy the van after delivering at least 1 product and it will still count as completed. Who knows, maybe Rockstar will end up nerfing that in the future if that gets abused and stuff like that. At least that one you could skip, and that's probably the second most fun one after the car wash. Higgins helicopter tours, this is the least fun, and of course we have to go through the whole job. So if there's anyone I'm gonna cut off my grinding routine, it's probably gonna be the helicopter business. But anyways, let's speed this part up. Let's get done with all the photos just to close this out and lower our heat. So here's stop number 1, and we have, unfortunately, the longest variant of this mission to do, where we have to fly basically out to Sandy Shores and back. This one is definitely the one you want to avoid if you can, just because, not that it takes terribly longer, but it is still annoying. I don't want to spend a bunch of time doing this. But it is good to know, at least on a variant like this, the circle's so wide, as long as you bring up the landmark location here and you focus on it, you could just fly right through. And these, you don't need to stop for them. You can just keep flying. They'll keep taking the photos. So it's not like you need to slow down all that much if you want to make this a little bit faster for yourself. Here's landmark number 3. Just keep flying right through. Take that photo, my friend. Thank you very much. Here's landmark 4 out of 5. I don't know why they want to take photos of the power station, but okay. Enjoy, I guess. On to the last location. And then finally we have this actual dam or the hydroelectric plant as our last location. And there we go. Now we just gotta drop the Taurus off. It would be kind of cool too if they spawned other helicopters for you. Like right now we have the Maverick for Higgins helicopter tours, and we've seen this one in GTA 4 as well, but it would be cool if we could use the Kanata, if we could get a livery for the Frogger. Maybe you get 1 passenger and you could do a normal unarmed buzzard or something. That would be kind of cool. Like just all different ones just to give us some variety. But here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your destination. Thank you for flying with Higgins Heli Tours. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you later. Let's leave the area. So all in all, this one, to reduce our heat, took us just 5 minutes basically, which isn't terrible. I mean, that just falls in line with the car wash. That took me about 4 minutes to do. Smoke on the water takes me about 6 minutes to do, but if you could blow up the van, you can get that done in, just basically a minute or so in time. So that's definitely the quickest heat reduction job to do, now that I know you could cheese half the mission. But with this, you do have to go through the motions of, visiting all the landmarks for the tourists and then delivering them back to the pickup point. But that is everything I wanted to cover with the Higgins helicopter tours business in GTA Online. I would say this is going to be players' least favorite one out of the 3. I would probably be grinding the car wash most, and then smoke on the water second. But the Higgins helicopter tour missions are the most unique compared to smoke on the water as well as the car wash, because these are actually different from those. Those two are basically copy and paste, but instead of burning cash for the car wash, you're burning grass for the smoke shop. So those are like very similar in style. At least these are a little bit different, albeit maybe you don't want those different missions to do. But either way, you have 3 businesses to play with the Money Fronts DLC, and this is gonna wrap up. Of course, this is my 3rd and final live gameplay money guide. I probably am not gonna make one on the quickie farm because, like, who cares about that, to be honest. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Again, if you want to see my official money guide, you can definitely check that out, link down below, where we go in depth on every business. This was just a live gameplay version. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.